Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Kaiserreich Shanxi. Let us continue on for last off. So we've got 78 days. 78 days until the Japanese will surrender. Japan has declared war. They're at war with the entirety of China. They also declared war on the Germans. And our position in Korea, it's pretty good. So I'm not really too worried about this. How are you guys doing? I mean, Tibet will be killed off in a second because the pet, for some reason, didn't get the memo that we were all at war with Japan. We are missing 8 steel. You know, let's trade with Russia. Why not? I think that seems okay. I at least want to defend Shanxi. Like, get the hell out of Shanxi. You know, like, this is my country. You can be anywhere else in the world. You know, you can own all of the middle of China. That's fine. By the way, if we did not give Japan was very close to winning. And if it wasn't, like, legitimately, if it wasn't for me, who put a lot of pressure on trying to take these cities from Korea, Japan would have won. There would have been no I don't think we need to take you, because you just allow us to align ourselves with another country. We kind of already have done so. I guess we'll go with agriculture. Actually, do you have many military reforms? Yeah, let's actually do some military reforms. Why not? Because just because we defeat China does not mean I can't actually break your ciphers, because I'm not actually at war with you. So I guess we'll break Japanese ciphers first. But the other nations, WWII clique, Szechuan, my clique, they should all still be hostile towards us after the war. But I don't actually know how this is going to work. I will give this territory back to the WWII clique afterwards, because it doesn't make any sense. The WWII clique would give all their territory to the national government and then just go back to war with them. It's just a hoi for gameplay mechanic thing. Also, I did not technically have any points. So I've got to confirm an exit. You know what? Szechuan did have the units here. So I'm actually going to give that to the Szechuan clique. Because again, I'm trying to be at least a little bit fair here. And not just have, not give them all the territories of the KMT. Because it doesn't really make a lot of sense that they would do so. Primarily due to the fact that, hey, they're not actually allies. Not really. They're allies out of necessity from Japan. Also, you've declared war on Iran. Ottomans. I think the Ottomans will end up losing this war. Germany also looks like they're going to lose their war as well. We'll be at 39 days. Less than 39 days is more than 1 month. Also, we had a nationalist coup in Poland. They're still social conservative. So wait, is this the nationalist? I thought the nationalists were the Nat Pops. But maybe I am mistaken. Morocco's ended all their hostilities. I mean, Germany's fucked. There's no way Germany's coming out of this alive. I mean, the SRI is also looking pretty bad. Austria should join the war soon on the side of Germany. They'll send troops in, but I can't imagine that's going to be enough to bail them out at this rate. Because they're about to lose. I guess you just stay in Shanxi for now. You're about to lose Berlin. Which, I mean, can't 10% stability and 5% organization, thank you. Which I can't imagine being too good for you. Wait, it said they all joined to do after Bund. Do they join and then immediately, like, leave again? That's a little crazy if you ask me. I mean, the Dutch have pushed the British out, so that's something over here. And again, the International really hasn't even had, like, many great allies. They just managed to navally invade northern Germany. It really is just like the death blow to Germany. If you can navally invade effectively, like at that point, it's over. Why did Austria not join the Reichspakt? Is it because Germany's losing so badly? No, there we go. I was very confused. Ottomans declared war, or Iran declared war on the Ottoman Empire a second time in a row. I think that's pretty funny. Okay, but Austria is now going to be supporting German troops in the area. Serbia, I think, should, and I mean, actually, they're at war with the Ottomans. Maybe they won't join up with the Moscow Accord. Okay, 2 more days. And this will fail. And the end of the Second Sino-Japanese War, the Treaty of Tokyo. Fantastic. Gonna bring you all back into Red Army for a second, and then gonna immediately put you on the board with Shanxi, or with Szechuan, because I don't trust you even remotely. So the Chinese United Front, it should, I think, get disbanded. And it did, okay. China returns home. With the recent liberation of the Republic of Korea, the Korean volunteer pilot Chang Nam, who'd been serving in our province as an Air Force instructor, I don't even have an Air Force, has decided to return home to his recently freed country. Korean by birth, the Chang Nam studied flying in Japan, but despite being a former flight instructor there, he resolved to fight against the Japanese imperialists after watching the massacres of Koreans after the 1923 Great Kanto earthquake. Having made his way across China, where he was received and offered a commission by Yan Xishan, and Chen Nam helped modernize the Shanxi Provincial Air Force and participated in the War of Resistance against the Japanese. Now that Korea is finally liberated, there's no longer any need for him to stay in Shanxi. After a tearful ceremony, he bid his comrades and Feng Yushan farewell for heading off with a few other Korean volunteers back to their homeland. So what I'm going to do is, I think it's like, it's everything the right KMT had claims on. So I want to control S. All of this land is supposed to still be with you. It only got switched over because of, like, basically gameplay mechanics. But you do have cost abilities against everybody, so... By the way, all my units, please return home as quickly as you possibly can. Oh, so why am I exiled here? We should be allies. In some capacity, right? At least you think so. But the KMT... very, very soon, should start declaring war on the other members of China. Laoguang clique, Szechuan clique, Ma clique. Which will also get us at war with Mongolia just because they are allied. But our units are ready. Even though I think Szechuan is still going to be probably the harder fight. Which is surprising. I thought honestly, 2 times by now, I thought we would have been killed. Also, Japan has decided to apparently keep that war with Germany. I thought Germany would remain, or would have peaced out with them as well. But I guess that's actually not the case. Which I find very, very, very interesting. And Germany, at this point, you've got to kind of admit that it's over, right? Like, you've lost half the country. You've now declared war on the Entente. Actually, what is the Entente up to? Like, thinking about it. They are fighting against the CSA. And the CSA still's got like a pretty secure position right now. Kenya is looking pretty, they should lose to Kukilan should lose to Middle Africa. There's now also been a socialist uprising in Poland. Didn't they just have a nationalist? So they had a democracy, or like a liberal democracy. They got couped by the nationalists, and now they've been couped by the socialists. They're really, you know, they're having a fun time. This might be the death blow to Germany, though. No, we want to save our points. How many more, ease of conscription, that's fine. How many more reforms are there? A reformed military force. Is that the final one? Or is there one more after that? I don't know, but we need to save our army experience for this. Chief Air Force doesn't make any sense. We don't have an Air Force. Electronics rate? You're kind of ass, to be honest. Wait, and what are you? We get a new political advisor. Everyone gets +1 attack. It does actually lower your organization, though, so maybe that's actually not great. What do people armies do? Look, Entente and Reichspakt, you need to sort out your differences so I can actually hover over this. Because it's not going to load in until all the other computation in the background are done. Construction speed, daily command power gain. I mean, I guess it's fine. Recovery rate's not bad. The Xi'an question. Wait, do I want to invade you? I guess we have claims to this. Okay. Again, you do have cost abilities against everybody, but I'm assuming you have non-aggression pacts. You got non-aggression pact with Mac clique and with the Szechuan clique. I don't. Apparently I have a non-aggression pact with the Japanese. I don't know when that. Wait, when the fuck did that happen? Oh, it's probably one of the things for peace. Okay, never mind. Probably from the events, which makes sense. Give me more rifles, please. This really is our top priority. How long does your non-aggression pact last with my clique? I don't know, actually. I mean, I do have interest. Connect the province. I need Ordos and Xi'an, which I'm assuming are these two. No, it's these two. Okay. I mean, I think it's interesting for sure. So let's ask the question, and maybe we will be. These guys are stuck in our territory, by the way, and maybe we will be able to invade Maklik. Yeah, let's draw our borders up like this. I can't imagine they have too many soldiers. I mean, they have more than we do, but that's not really saying much. Yeah, you've got cost abilities against each other. You've got cost abilities against each other. Everybody hates everybody else. Like, that's really what we're seeing here. Give me army reform. What do I spend my political power on right now? I guess we'll take the electronics manufacturer, even though I don't think it's that great. Also, 3 of you. I probably do still want an army defending against Szechuan just in case. It's like a contingency thing. You know, it's a just in case something goes wrong. That has non-aggression pact. I really wish you'd be able to reform the Federalist movement that has become the Guo clique this entire time. Because it would make sense if the Federal government collapsed. You would just retake the mantle of being leadership of the Federalist movement and have Szechuan join you. If not, actually make my clique join you as well. Like, I think that would make the most sense. Okay, we still have like a year on you. What do we want to do after this? I guess let's do the agricultural investment. Like, I know it's not super super wild. QQ land is capitulated, not a surprise to anybody. 2,000 rifles. You know what? I will train up garbage. I'm fine having just more garbage units that we can use to at least fill out our ranks here. Use them maybe against Szechuan. Not really in an offensive capacity, or in a defensive capacity. Okay, you just cleared war in the Lagua clique anyways. Excellent. Okay. So all of you should start moving down south. I don't know how many troops you guys actually have. I mean, we should outnumber you. Like, looking at the numbers, we should outnumber you. Okay, the Xi'an question. Can you just give me war support? And we're already at 100%. It really doesn't seem like it's that important. Do I send troops down here? I really don't think so. Szechuan has joined the war, though. Alright, that's in Xi'an. Xi'an province bordering the Shanxi clique to northwest. Relatively low population density with the great mineral resources. Only 2 sections of the Great Wall separate Shanxi from Xi'an, and during the early days of the warlord era, Yan Shan used the advance of various bandits from the province into Shanxi as a pretext to invade and occupy the region. Officially a special autonomous region under the Beijing government, Xiaoyun was also briefly occupied by advancing Guizhuan troops under Fang Jiulian based out of Shanxi. Conflict naturally broke out among the two men as they competed for influence both the Ordos and Ukulak regions. The ambition of both men and for the area, which has a melting pot for Hui, Han, and Mongolian residents, were cut short by the end of the Fourth Sili-Fetian War. Ma clique, rebelling against Fang Yusheng and the Guizhumin after the Northern Expedition, were awarded with control over all of Xiaoyun as part of the final settlement between the Shanxi clique, now merged with the Yan clique in defense, Gurumyun, and the central government. Okay. So I'm guessing at some point we'll be able to maybe declare war? We could send troops down to you. Thing is, I don't know if you're just going to declare war on my clique. Like, I think you very, very easily just could. We are going to deploy all of you into Blue Army. We have one of you just in the middle of my country for no good reason. I'm going to encircle you just for now. You know what? Give me infantry expert. Why not? Prepare an ultimatum. Send it through, my friends. We will liberate the territory from my clique once and for all. Okay, you've now joined the war. Do they have, like, hostile forces just in the territory for no good reason? I mean, they must have. Yes. Send you guys forward. I wish we had some more allies, to be honest. And I know these units probably are, like, not super good, which is sad. We will fall back behind the river, which is not so bad. But now that the KMT is not fighting basically a two-front war. Oh, wait, they just gave it to me. Oh, that's really nice of you, actually. Thank you. I mean, we still have a casus belli against you. Well, I don't, but my my faction leader does. I really appreciate it, actually, my clique. 10% more war support. You absolutely love to see it. So what should our first target be? I think it's going to be, like, actually, like, a pretty difficult war still. Just hoping we are spread out pretty thinly. Military factories. I want that still on more rifle production, please, and thank you. The more guns, the better, is how I see this right now. I would like you back, but I understand that it might not be meant to be. We're going to throw you into multiple combats. Or not, apparently. I do want you out of here, though, so I can move these units down south. Like, you don't have to stay forever. You can just go home. Okay, Expedition 1 is now done. Well, 39 industry tech. I'm not used to only having, like, 2 research slots. It's like, we're actually pretty far behind. Iceland has joined the International. How is Europe looking, by the way? It looks like a mess. I'm going to be honest with you. It looks like ass. I don't know what the hell's happening in Europe. And you know what? I kind of prefer that I don't know. What happened to the riches here? Weekly stability goes down. You just seem bad. Yeah, no, you just seem like a mistake. So I don't know why it would ever take you. Well, you know, I'm just gonna take both of these as well. Get all of our. I just want to be modernized, right? Get modernize the economy. How are you not dead, by the way? I don't understand how you are currently still alive. So it really feels like you should not be. Okay, you are slowly being killed off. And we pushed into the Laguan clique at least a little bit here. I am worried about moving units off of this board with my clique, though. So I do want to send some troops down. Because you can see like there's a gap right here, for example. So, you know what? Let's just take another army. Make you into purple. I'm going to send you right here. And you're just going to basically split them in half. That's your main target here. But I do think with wars once again breaking out all across China, this is a really good time for us to end this episode. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, run a thumbs up. If you're not enjoying, throw a thumb down. You want to see more, subscribing. Goodbye.